Welcome to the weekend as we take a live view from our Miami camera right now in downtown Miami. It is calm and quiet, and we are seeing just a few clouds out there. And here's another view from our Key West camera, a mix of sun and clouds as we're waking up to another dry start. Here's a cold front that has actually made its way towards Lake Okeechobee, and it actually is headed our way as we head into late Sunday. Ahead of it, we're mild with a mid to upper 70s in Broward and Dade County, 80s in the Keys, but notice how chilly it is here across Tallahassee with the upper 50s and the low 60s in the Panhandle. Now, we're not going to see this cool air, but we're certainly going to be enjoying less humidity. It won't be as hot. Now, here's a look at Sam, which is the 7th named hurricane of the season as of this morning, and you can see that Hurricane Sam is moving towards the west at 15 miles an hour and forecast to rapidly intensify into a major Category 3 and then Category 4 hurricane as we head into the weekend, and then it'll likely be to the east of the northern Leeward Islands. As we look at the forecast models, right now in agreement, it'll move to the west-northwest, but then we're seeing that by the time we get into early next week, there is that expectation it'll turn to the north, northwest, and likely be to the northeast or close to the Lesser Antilles. It's still too soon to say. There's a lot of uncertainty. However, we have plenty of time to watch it, and of course, I'll keep a close eye and keep you updated here. So as we look at the tropics, there are a few other areas, a wave near Bermuda with a low potential of development, and then there's a disturbance north of the remnants of Rose with a medium potential of development, and then a wave off the west coast of Africa has a medium potential of development as well. For us today, highs around 90, steamy sun to start, and then those storms developing in the afternoon. Some could turn strong just like the past few days. It's looking like a repeat. Some downpours, localized flooding, lightning, gusty winds will be possible. So if you wanted to head to the beach, now's the time. The first half of the day is your best bet. It'll be the drier part of the day, but the UV index very high with that blazing sunshine. So make sure that you have your sunblock. Low risk of rip currents, and for boaters, no advisories. You're good to go out on the water. Seas about 2, smooth on the bays. For tonight, some evening storms with the upper 70s. In fact, there could even be some storms overnight tonight. I'll show you here as we look at future radar hour by hour. Looks like most of the showers will just linger and hug the coast this morning, but as we get into around lunchtime, we'll start to see the rain develop in spots, and then around dismissal, it could be quite soggy for some pickup areas and schools. And then as we get into the evening rush, there could be some scattered storms. Notice how overnight this model is forecasting some spotty storms, but tomorrow morning to start off your Saturday is looking dry. So if you want to plan any outdoor activities, whether it be to head to the beach or head to the parks or, you know, any tennis or baseball games, you're good to go in the morning, but the afternoon is looking very wet. In fact, it's even looking more wet than this afternoon. This model is forecasting some torrential downpours, so we could see some more flooding tomorrow afternoon because that moisture is going to be staying south of the front. And even as we get into tomorrow, Sunday will be a transitional day with maybe a few afternoon storms, but look at that drier air that's set to move in courtesy of this early season cold front. That means although this weekend will feel more like summer and it's the first weekend of fall, we're going to see the sun and the afternoon storms by early next week. Less humidity, not as hot, and breezy with the upper 80s.